Okay, let us begin with the comprehensive question today. I am going to do question number 60, page number 5.93. The question is there with you. First of all, we are going to prepare a revaluation account to know the profit and loss. Question says that very first thing, plant is appreciated up to 1,20,000. Whenever the word 2 is there, you have to consider a difference. That means land is being increased by 20,000. Building is appreciated by 10%, that comes to 15,000 or 1,50,000. Now the next thing says that the stock is found overvalued by 4,000. That means stock is being recorded 4,000 more. So you have to reduce stock by 4,000. Then question says that there is a provision for doubtful debt of 5% on debtors. So on 60,000, if you are going to charge 5%, that comes to rupees 3,000. And unrecorded creditors will again increase your liability by 1,000. So if you will find out, there will be a profit of 27,000 in this case, and that has to be distributed in their old ratio, which is 2:1. After that, we are supposed to prepare a partner's capital account. When we are preparing a partner's capital account, very first thing you have to carry forward is the capital balance of other two partners. And then the next thing is a new partner, cash brought in by a new partner is 1 lakh. So as your entry says that cash account is debited by C's capital account. So that posting we did. After that, the premium brought in by new partner is 60,000, which has to be distributed in their sacrificing ratio. Unless being specified, your sacrificing and your old ratio will always be equal. So here your sacrificing ratio will be 2:1 itself. So that premium we have distributed in the ratio of 2:1. After that, this revaluation profit we have transferred, and finally you are there with the balance of new balance of the capital in a new firm. So A's capital will be 238, B's capital is 179, and C's capital is 1 lakh. So this is how we are going to get a partner's capital account. If there is any undistributed profit or any reserves, that also we are supposed to distribute. But in this case, question doesn't say anything about the undistributed profit, or in your balance sheet there is no such things. Okay. After that, we are going to prepare a balance sheet. When we are preparing a balance sheet, look into the balance sheet which is already given in the question, and we are going to follow the same thing, same order. First of all, bills payable, there is no change, we are going to record it as it is. Creditors, there is an increase in 1,000 of creditors after increasing in your new balance sheet. Your creditors will become 59,000. Outstanding expenses, no change, we have to record 2,000. After that, the new capital in a firm of A and B and C, it is going to be this much, and the sum total is 5,17,000. So that's what we have to record, and that means after preparing a partner's capital account, this capital balance you are going to transfer to the balance sheet. This is the capital of A, B and C in a new firm, and this is the firm's new balance sheet that we are preparing. So we have to record a new capital. Okay. Then towards your asset side, we have to record cash. A new partner brought 1 lakh as cash and 60,000 as premium. That has to be added to the cash account, because we have already discussed the journal entry that cash account debited to C's capital account to premium for goodwill. That means the total capital cash brought in by a partner is 1,60,000 plus 10,000 of available cash balance, that gives you 1,70,000. Bank balance no change. Out of debtors, 3,000 is said to be doubtful, so your good debtors will be now 57,000. Stock, which 4,000, which was found overvalued, need to be deducted, that gives you 36,000. Plant valued up to 1,20,000, so that you have to record, and building being appreciated by 15%, that has to be added, and this will give you a balance sheet total of 5,88,000. Student, every time keep it in mind that every adjustment will have a double effect. Okay, so same thing that we did in class 11th also in your final accounts, that every adjustment is going to have a two effect, either in revaluation and partner's capital, or in revaluation and balance sheet. So some or the other ways you need to record these adjustments either in your partner's capital account or in a balance sheet, or whatsoever the case may be.